I come down here to educate because it's like, I get it. There's not a lot of me, you know. The first thing I did when I stepped into town was sign autographs with my Utah Jazz jersey. Like, there's a lot of people. Just hang on, like I said. I work security at events. I work security at nightclubs as well when I'm not yelling off jokes to strangers, okay? A lot of times people will come in and get too rowdy, and that's when you gotta be on guard. Like, seriously, and I take that job seriously because my job is to protect everybody. I wanna make sure that everyone gets home safe. This one guy, and I hate this story so much, but he pushed a woman down and slapped her. And I immediately jump in and interview. I'm like, all right, man, that's it. You got to get out of here. Don't ever come back to you. Don't you ever put hands on anybody, you know? And he got upset. I don't know why, but then he just yelled a racial slur at me and threw a punch. And naturally, because he had a few, and I'm in great shape, I dodged that like I was Floyd Mayweather. I was like, what? He threw another punch. I caught it in midair, and I was like, whoa, those Steven Seagal movies have been really working out for me. Then I grabbed his arm and twisted it to the ground, and my natural instinct was to put him in a headlock, but he looked like the type of guy that would sue. You know, his name was like Connor or Colton. I don't know, whatever. You know the face. You know, boat shoes in the winter, whatever. I don't know. But it was just like, he looked like, I was just like, I didn't want to like put him in a headlock because I really didn't want him to sue. So I just did the next best thing. I tickled him. Guys, I tickled a grown man that called me a racial slur. I didn't know what to do at this point. Just like, I'm just sitting there like, who lives matter? My lives matter. You gonna check your privilege, little buddy? He's probably not racist anymore. And probably can't even look at a Tickle Me Elmo without getting slightly uncomfortable. You guys hung in there for that. Round of applause for yourselves. All right. No, it's unfortunate that these things happen, but you know, another time somebody said to me, I'm sitting there minding my own business. You know, I'm at a coffee shop just hanging out. Sitting there writing jokes like I do. And I guess this guy was hanging out with his friends and they were just chatting. And this was in Kentucky. And he looks over at me and goes, well, yes? He goes, you're black. I'm like, yeah, I'm well aware of that, sir. Kind of been doing this for over 30 years. I get reminded like at least twice a week, so thank you. I'm just trying to be a person at a place, not a black person at a place. Because regardless of where we come from, what we look like, regardless of your race, religion, sexual preference, or gender, we all just want to be a person at a place, correct? Like 30 of you are on board. They're like, yeah, I guess. You know. But I was just like, I told him, I just want to be a person at a place right now. Is that cool? He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm sorry, where I come from, we don't see color. I was like, well, then why did you just mention the fact that I'm a black dude? Like, that's just weird. That's just weird. And he's like, well, you know, how would you like it if I made a comment about your outward appearance? He's like, well, what do you mean? Well, sir, you're a real big piece of crap. He's like, excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry, I grew up in California. I don't see too many big pieces of crap. I only see like real, like small piles of them, but you, sir, are a real piece of one. So like, and he goes, hey, that's not nice. And I'm like, what did we learn? And then I just tickled him. It was weird.